What's up, guys? Tomas Mathis here, aka Wan467, and now this is a separate video from my previous video that I just made. In my previous video, I end up talking about why I'm different than other players, saying I'm autistic and how much I bet you a lot in Xenoverse 2. But now it's coming to the question, and I am making why this Xenoverse 2 community is always toxic as it is. There will be some major things I can explain why. Because simply, Xenoverse 2 has since been plagued with its toxic fan base and its toxic people in the community. A lot of people that saying GFG videos. Some people claiming about key stunning being an exploit, even though it's a mechanic, and other stuff that is very so hard to mention in this video. Now, like I said before, let's start out with the GFG videos. Now, apparently, like I said before, the GFG videos are extremely popular right now, and people and my other Xenoverse 2 users love making those types of videos. But however, as for someone, I just basically don't like those types of videos. The GFG videos are seen more than drama baiting rather than being just by entertainment. But like I said before, I have been basically see a lot of people basically say GFG to players who basically are not basically good at the game, telling them to get fucking good, which that's what means the game. If you ever know what I say GFG means, it means get fucking good. And that's why when I ever see that type of words, it makes me want to punch myself in the face, seeing how that a single player just ruined aiming and included this community as a whole. Now, basically, that is just simply why I had to make this separate video on, because as right now, there are some mentions that have been featured in these GFG videos in two videos. One is from a user that I fought way back in 2021 or 2022, when this guy basically lost 4 times against me and he only won 3 times. And when I actually heard out, I kicked him out and just went to bed. And suddenly, when I went back in the morning, I just see a bunch of L's saying about the message and tell me to quit the game, along with a video saying, "Try don't spam." However, the person straight out cut one of the clips and basically cuts one of the clips out, and one of those videos just literally cuts out one of the clips of me winning against him 4 times and make it look like I won on 1 time. But that's not exactly what happened. And when someone said, and like I said before, if you want to post something that you thought you win, just show the full video first instead of basically that's Chris around here. And there's another video known as I Play Goldo, who basically made a GFG video on me, basically because I picked Woken Head, or basically he picked Broly. And now, like I said before, let me say this out again. I basically picked Woken Head and he picks Broly. And that's not even the first video. He made a second video on me rage quitting, because I usually do that, but I basically don't do that anymore because it's simply like me becoming a sore loser, and I also began to accept my losses now. And basically that videos are still up there to this day, and basically why I do not like GFG videos, because it always seems to be bringing drama and rather than be just entertainment. But that's not even the worst part I actually talk about this. Or even worse thing that happens community. The key stunning debate has also been ruining the community as now, but like you probably know it as now, people claim that key stunning is an exploit and should not exist in Xenoverse 3, wherever it basically comes out. Basically, like I said, it's just a mechanic that has been introduced and also been a mechanic since Xenoverse 1. And basically that's just the point when key stunning is basically an exploit. In my opinion, it's a mechanic, not an exploit. And there's so many people who are still believing that this is actually key stunning is a mechanic, just because that is basically if it was an exploit, then why people are saying this is basically why it is an exploit, despite it being a basic mechanic. And another reason why I actually found out why I think it's a ruin. It's so many people sending, and like I said before in my previous video, sending death threats to players to not who have played this game before, but to all people who are basically new to the game right here, and that in kids. And basically, there are two examples I can spend. In ShibiDBZ's video, he encountered a player that simply sent a death threat to tell him to go on live himself. Now that's simply just messed up. You should not when you lose a match, you don't go to the extreme to say go on live yourself. That's just simply just too sick and twisted. It's just freaking unbelievable. And why would you even say that to a player that has been playing this game before and to other people? But that's not even the first time that this happened. A user named Ultima who used to play this game basically countered a player who told his teammate to go on a live himself. Now, obviously, because it's just literally just the time, but that's a serious problem. If someone says that to someone who's playing this game before or for years, that's simply just going to extreme to either play with an excuse like that. That's just so basically sick and twisted and deranged. But it's just simply that's not the only thing that is wrong with this community. And basically and if you go out to Twitter, it's way worse. There are so many people that get into drama on this time. Even in the PlayStation community, but also in this Zachary community. Now, let me take it up for it. Even though I have been playing this game for like 8 years, that's fully basically known I've been joining this community back in 2022. It's just simply was getting so salty over it. There were so many times that people get accused as PDF files, people who get accused of drama baiting, and so many other stuff I can't even mention in this video, or I couldn't even make another separate video about the Twitter community because I would be outrageously going on with the drama. Now back to the PlayStation community. And also, modest saves and modders are also what made this ruinous community as now. I'm not saying about those people who probably leave them. I'm talking about people who use the mod XENOVERSE to cheat, as in modest saves and modders, or even some people who use their modest saves just to promote themselves, or actually using some major scams. This is why basically I'm against modest saves. If using modding saves like that, it's not just basically it's cheating, but it's just simply just trying to make people basically buy a scam just so they can make their heads gamer. But literally, why people want something a modest saves that has like basically some vulgar names or characters from existing XENOVERSE 2 player have been in this community. And the last thing I want to say, what has ruined this community as a whole, is basically so many people are being salty and toxic to other players. Now, similarly to people saying death threats, this is why people are basically don't even know how to accept their losses. They need to accept it that they lost and basically just try to get good, even though I can't even say get good anymore, because how it turns to a big simply an insult rather than a good thing to say how to get better. I basically have reached out in the moment, and since my full 8 years of playing XENOVERSE 2, get good is now being used as someone to insult somebody and basically anything else. And as for me, I've always gotten good at the game, basically trying to go with two playstyles, playing normally, playing without using keystones, and basically I invented a new style where I just simply use my own playstyle instead of using the similar playstyle as first. Now, I just simply notice how white people are just simply why this community is always toxic as it is. But despite how many battles, this community as well. And also to the conclusion, this community needs to do better and get better. They need to stop they don't even have a community that's like this anymore. So I basically wish that this community can do better and basically we have some other player who made the newcomer. It's by all this matter these things I just mentioned. It's just simply just the fact why the Xenoverse community is already becoming a shambles with the drama, where lots of infamous faces in the Xenoverse communities with death threats, and basically ain't that I just mentioned in that video, it's just why I had to make this video. So anyways, Ace. Now here's my actual conclusion. What should people do if they basically in the community with two newcomers who play the game? Hey, there's number one, don't be toxic. Number two, we always skip say GGs to players that have after having good matches and not, instead of saying GFG. Number three, basically don't send death threats to people who basically played this game before or even newcomers in this game. Number four, don't even buy modded saves, either because they're scams. Number five, always train harder or do some train modes until you improve yourself to be get good at the game. And number six, always stay out of drama. Now, obviously, those are the 6 things that we should need to do rather than going on and staying on drama. And like I said before, I hope this community changes to better in the next few years. But if it doesn't, you only will probably know that we might even live in the darker days in the community, just simply on the back. And also, disclaimer, as someone who plays Xenoverse 2 for 8 years, I very it's disappointing why this community has come, and we wish that it could do better in the next few days or even the next few years. It's basically why I have made this video, just simply to talk about basically a different community. It's just simply why I had to simply play this game for 8 years since it came out. Then the reason why I see December 25th is coming. It's about to be 9 years of me playing this game. It's crazy how I've been playing this game for since I basically got it for as a Christmas gift, just so basically to show that how many years I've been to it. But anyways, guys, what do you think that should this community should get better in the next few years, or should it be or would it be left there as it is, despite all the toxic thing? Let me know in the comments below what you feel. But as always, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, formerly known as X. As always, this is Mods Mathis, aka Win4C7, sign off. See you guys later, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later, and be safe.